Assalamu alaikum everyone. In our today's assignment, we will be demonstrating our understanding of the Docker and GitHub as well as basic web hosting by deploying a personal HTML page inside an NGINX container. So what is an NGINX container? NGINX container is basically, as we can see, NGINX container. It is an open source reverse proxy server for HTTP, HTTPS, SMTP, POP3 and IMAP protocols as well as load balancer. So basically NGINX is we can run any of the websites using NGINX. As I can say, can I run in any website on NGINX? Yes, you can run any website on NGINX. So what is basically Docker? Docker is basically application level virtualization. Docker utilizes operating system level virtualization, which is a form of application virtualization. So basically the thing is that Docker allows application level virtualization so that I can create an environment where I can run an application. So now according to the assignment, if I go setting up a Docker environment, so for this I have already connected my X shell with my virtual machine. This is my virtual machine. It is now, so it was sleeping for a while. This is my virtual machine. So instead of writing the code here, I have been writing the code here in this Excel file. So I have done the total process already, but I will show some of the highlights again. And then create a GitHub or GitLab repository, create a new private repository, add a single index.html file that displays your personal details, commit and push the file. So I have already created the file and it is visible here. This is my DevOps. This is the name of the repo and it is private, as you can see, and I already have this intro.html file. This file was created, this HTML file was created in the VS Code. VS Code here, and if I run the file, I am using the VS Code extension called Open with Live Server, by using which, so this is the basically the site, and I will be using my NGINX container to show this file, to display this file. So I will pull HTML into NGINX container, clone your GitHub, GitLab repository inside your VM. For this, I will be using the Excel file and I will be doing it. Configure the NGINX container to serve your index.html file, mounting the clone directory's volume into the container, and then finally expose the site. So if I go to my Excel file, I have already done the process a few times. Now let me show the process once again. So this is the name of the file, the DevOps, which contains the intro.html. You can see that it is the intro.html file. Now I will delete it and I will clone this file and show you the whole process again. So I am removing this file. I have removed the file, so this file does not exist. Now I will clone it again. You can see here github.com fab.2008. This is my username, and this is my private repo. Okay, now I am cloning it. Now he needs the username. I will be giving him the username fab2008. Now he needs the password. I have saved the password here, so this is my password. I will copy this password, copy. Now here I will paste it. It is said that 40 characters are pasted, so the password has been given. So the total repo has been cloned here. Now after cloning the repo, I will once again see the contents. We can see the intro.html, it has arrived once again. Now I have to clear out the previous NGINX container. For this, I will stop the previous NGINX container. and then remove it. Here rm means remove. And now I will host it here. This is the total command for hosting my HTML file. Now if I run the curl command, I can see that this is these are the things that was present in my HTML file, my name, my email, my number, etc. Now if I go to my virtual machine and run, for example, I run the command IPA, and here I can see this is my 192.168.71.128. This is my local server. Now I will try to see whether it is available. Now I will go to 192.168, and you can see that they have hosted my HTML file here. And these are all the commands I had to create. This is the first thing. This is the PAT access token. Then these are the commands I had to run for cloning. And these are all the commands that I have shown you at the last. So if I go through, if I use a highlighter, I have set up the Docker. I have set up the Docker environment. I have created a GitLab repository. I have added a single index file. I have commit and pushed the file. I have pulled the HTML into the NGINX container, and lastly I have exposed the site. And so by this way I have completed the total assignment. Thank you for your patience hearing.